Hello? Ah, there we go. Holy shit, I was talking so much. Same bug again. Me going into my work account and then all of a sudden my mic gets muted and gets reset and things like that. The rest of the stuff you can hear, right? I think Minecraft audio you can hear. Yes, you can hear Minecraft audio. How are you all doing? That's what I was saying first of all. How are you all doing? Secondly, I was saying what I'm going to do today is change up the yard control PC because I've been setting it up off stream. I wanted to go live today because I had the time. That's one of it. And I got the computercraft script for it ready. So that's what I wanted to do. I am debating though, should I? No, I should keep it in there probably. Yeah, it's better. Should make a big monitor in there, but that will all be fine. That will all be set up in a bit. Okay, let's just dive into it. It is raining, sadly enough, as you can see. Also, hello to you, Quick Attack. Hello, Willboy, how you doing? As always, how you doing? So, I can take you into the creative world, I think, first for a bit. Hey, Unsociable, how you doing? How you doing, how you doing? So, before we start, let me explain something. So, I've explained this many times before, but let me do it again. There used to be a bug in Create where computercraft and setting schedules didn't really work. Mainly, if there was a certain order in the schedule in the PC, if it would enter that in the train, it would get fucked. It would mess up the order, basically. So I made my own system, which is a lot of CC stuff under the floor, where I have stations at each way they can go. And I have a PC that does everything in steps. Hello, Kenny Ox. I see a rail. I don't. Oh, now I see a train. There we go. How you doing? How you doing, Kenny? I am doing well, except for one thing, and that's my left knee. Yes, my left knee. Hello, Nightwolf. How you doing? Welcome. My left knee hurts really bad. I don't know why. Last week I had something at my work where like a fun event, and I had to like run in that, and I think I misstepped maybe, or it was like me going up the stairs towards our home to move stuff up and down, and then like that running was like the last little bit that got it too far. Let me also do this brighter, better. Oh, Yorick tried to join the wrong mod pack probably. But yeah, I had to run for that, and I think I misstepped or something, and like my left knee now hurts pretty bad, especially when I sit for a long time. It's weird. When I move on it, it's okay, but especially going upstairs and downstairs is kind of annoying. Funny thing is, we now bought like a home where I have to go up the stairs every day and down. Really nice. Yeah. So the leg hurts a bit, but overall, pretty good. A bit tired, but time to buy a what? Time to buy a Stana. Yorick is crashing because of a mod. Wait, let me message him real quick. Let me send him the chunk loader mod real quick. Mods. Sorry for not reading chat right now. Oh fuck, how is it called again? Chunk? Holy shit, that sound was weird. Thank you, Concentric. How you doing today? How you doing? What are you up to? Let me just quickly help Eric out so he can join again. Forget that some brand doesn't exist everywhere. I am on vacation right now. Whatever reason, I always seem to wake up earlier than I normally do. That's always on vacation. That's how vacation works. How are you doing, Concentric? And what were you streaming? I'm gonna set up the computercraft railyard. In case you guys were wondering, so stay tuned for that. Let me just send some mods to Yorick to get him back on the server if he wants to join. I think it should be actually in my mod channel. Wait, let me fucking... I did upload it here, right? Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't there. It's the right one that I sent to him. You should be able to join again. So Minecraft of your own. Playing the Prominence RPG pack. No clue what that is. Well, I know what RPG is, but never done that pack. I'm just on create and decoration mods and doing my own thing here. Mainly focused about trains and more trains and more trains and computercraft, which we'll be doing today because I will show you now. This is the old system, kind of crappy, small monitor, basically sending information to each station at a time to get around the bug from create 5 point something point G, I think there used to be the bug. The railyard has been working for a while. Problem is with this script and this way that I fixed it and set it up, as soon as the server reboots, the PC over there doesn't know or will like reset back because, well, the PC reboots. I could have stored that in a file, but way too much work. So what happens? Medium engine gets sent, and then when it's sending towards here, a small engine gets asked for by an overlay, and that goes first. So what will happen is the medium engine will be towards that station, then a small engine will start, and it will start up from there, but it will send the information to this PC where the medium engine is to go to the small engine location. So it sometimes messes up and then it gets the wrong train, wrong engine, and too long of trains, and then things will be stuck and things will be weirded out. Sometimes happens, barely ever happens, but it does happen and it's annoying. One way to fix that, new script, better script. Let me go there real quick. Let me quickly go into the creative world where I set it up. Great. Test world, we have it. Some words make sense, but not all. I get that, I guess. No, what I've written right now is a little bit of actual code. Thank you so much, Mr. Black. I think Mr. or Mrs. Oh, you shouldn't be seeing this, but this is for a video in the future. Don't mind that. Don't look at it. Oops. Yoop-de-doo. Let me travel here. Teleport here. Alright. So here we have, well, secrets, yeah, sort of secrets. Here we have the code, and all I have to do is do, I think it's root mainframe right now. I haven't set it on startup yet. What it will do is it will show the routes that I have set up currently. And the funny thing is, when I do list and I do write steps, so within this PC, I can now set my routes a little bit more easy. I can add routes by setting a starting station and then the route name and then the station name it has to go, etc. I can set destinations, speeds, schedule names, train names, yada 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 yada, and they will all be in order. So they will give instructions in one big schedule, and that schedule will be made from all of those orders. So what I can do also with this is I can say list routes, and that will show on my monitor what I have set up right now. And that is, I have set up a route called that. It starts at this station, which is called that. And then it will do all of the steps in order. So it has entry 1, which is set the speed to 15%. Entry 2, the destination, move to destination 1, which is that one, I think. That's destination 2 or something. It will move around a bit and do some things. This is another route. How do I trigger these routes, you might wonder? Well, let me show you. Get out of here, do a list. So just starting up the PC, and what these ones now do, these ones are essentially the same as the old ones. These call for a certain route. So there's a sender ID to the PC which requests a certain route, and as soon as it is allowed to be sent, so if there's an engine that's ready for it, it will work. Speaking of trains, I haven't watched your streams in about a month, so what has been added? Boh. A lot. Wait, let me just show you this first. Request, wait. Route requester, that's what it is. Route requester. Route requester. What it does, oh well, apparently this lever was still on. When given a redstone signal, it will call a certain route to be driven. That one is currently going there, or sorry, there. Now if I activate this one, it will give the schedule to go there and then back and then forth, whatever. When I, however, ask for it again and it has no engine, it will say returned failure to start, there's no train. And it will run that every 10 seconds, trying to find a new engine, new train. Hey, how you doing, Uber? How you doing? So a bit more efficient, and it's now loading the schedule all at once into the train and not doing it in steps for each PC, each area anymore. Not happening anymore. Yes, Uber. Doing some computercraft stuff. Well, having to set it up in a bit because I have more efficient code. The shuntyard code, however, does work. I will be finishing that later on, though. I feel like there's a lot of light on that side, but can't really do anything about it. CC is easy. CC is easy. CC is just... hello, Space Boy, how you doing? I wouldn't say easy, but it's just getting the right steps in the right order. So, yeah, it's constantly checking if it can send route 501, which it can't right now, because there's no engine. But as soon as that arrives back, you will see this changes. Hello? Oh, there it goes. I can also set the delays for each destination, which is quite nice. I will be sharing this code probably, because it's now more optimized and more easy to set up instead of the old one. So right now it has arrived. And when it recalls the schedule, it will say it started, and this got a call of 501, so that's this ID to send that. So works, right? Works. I have the scripts ready, we just need to get them in game, so that's what I'm going to do. But before we do that, we just got a question, of course, of Quebec attack to check out what has happened, and I don't know when you were last here. Probably a long while ago. Long time ago. Loads of stuff. Hello. York is also in here, very nice. What was the last thing that you remember, actually, Quack? I'm wondering. We can do a little bit of like a tour, I guess. So, when were you last here? Or what have you seen last? What looks new to you? I guess. Like, these are quite a while ago already. This is recently added. New signal box. Mud brick farm, quite recently. Moss farm. This is moved backwards, by the way, to add another rail line in between. Late April, from what I can see in the browser history. The green... This thing, whoa, that's long ago. Spammers. Love them. That's a long while ago, yeah. Well, from that point on, I devised a new plan to make the station look a little bit better, which I've never finished, which I should. This whole housing area here, with a sort of main street, shopping street, which goes onto the station, like that. Need to finish that, as you can clearly see. Added some more houses up here. Added some more diagonal houses. Finished the mining building from that point. I made the elevator work, so I can quickly take you into the elevator. Also, I have to check down below how much dripstone I have. I think way too much. Basically, nice thing about this, what happens is it goes from slow to fast. So I can sit in this, I can go out, and the wheel starts turning slowly, and the elevator too. And it gets faster and faster until it's at its max speed, and then it will just move me down. Do I have an entry point? I think I do. The flight speed is too fast. Well, actually I can just do that. So that moves me down in the mine, where I can step out. Here's the dripstone farm. We got a new chunk loader mod, which allows me to run random ticks to make farms work efficiently, to make them always work, essentially. Which is good, because we now have 24,000 dripstone, which should be enough for probably ever. Let me go up again. And new shuntyard. New shuntyard script for that. We did a lot of things on that. A lot of city building. The branch line got updated. Station got finished. Walkway got finished. Signaling is improved. So many things. So many things. From that point. I'll quickly look at some other things that I can know of, some big things. So yeah, mining building is done. There's nothing inside yet, but this got moved recently. This is the mud brick factory. So we just import gravel, I think it's going to be, because we have unlimited dirt. Oh yeah, and straw. This has some nice functioning machines in here, which do all of my work for me to make mud bricks, which I needed for the main street, so that's why it's here. The shuntyard, which I've just updated the signal box at least. So if I run, well, where's the computer? Computer is down below. Very smart, Dave, very smart. I think I can jump off here. Yep, I can. I think I gotta add some torches here before I get exploded very soon. Shunt mainframe. So I can show you this again in the functioning in like another world. This is just the start of it, but it's basically showing me all the wagons there are, and I can click on like a coupler and then send an engine to only remove those two from the stack, because the engine comes from there. And those 4 cars you can see sitting there right now. So they're there. Those are those 4 cars. Items get identified way more easily. I had like a script before for it, but it was way too advanced and it was slow, and there are better ways. I'm now using portable fluid and storage interfaces because they are more reliable and work better, and etc, etc. From April, we got some new engines, I think. Well, you might have seen those actually. I think you've seen those. Yeah, you've seen those. A new signal box, because this one was old and the gantry was weird. Inside of the signal box, I've added something which I actually haven't shown on stream, I think, yet. Let me quickly fly away, because creepers. In an archway on later over the green. Yeah, I think it's that building then, right? It has to be that building. April. That was like last month, or no, 2 months ago. 2 months ago. I haven't done that much in between. Was it the branch line station? Probably. Or was it that? No, I didn't build that on stream. Well, basically what's inside of here, there's a lever to open up this actual bridge and set off the signals to red, so that all the trains in the yard get halted and the trains before here. And when I close the bridge, it allows the trains to pass again. That's what happened. This is all being built. A long while ago I have to set up the cars. The little city of Lower Shepparton. the farm, which is now actually regenerating itself. The branch line. After this, by the way, after I've flown here, I will get back into the computercraft stuff, what we wanted to do today. Shouldn't be too hard to set up, by the way. Will hold all trains, but fine. If it was green. Yes. Is that one of the last things that you've seen? Because that's quite a long while ago. This little station got an update recently. I added the signaling to be the right sort of signaling. A little footbridge, more signals, and I'm gonna expand the rail line to Cozy's base. Meanwhile, I'm working on the sawmill in the creator world. I'm working on more shunting scripting and things like that, and more things and more things and more things and more things and more things. There are so many things to do. Yet today we have one plan. Today we have one reason. And that's to fix our old bugged code. Well, bugged, I wouldn't say bugged, but it can bug out. That's the issue with it. So, in order to do that, we have to take some steps. Because this is fine. But the PCs over there need new modems. Yeah, modems directly into the stations. Let me take some wireless modems. And then I'm gonna dismantle some things. Alright, some wireless modems. Where are those? Do I even have those? No, I do have cable though. Let me take a stack of cable to be sure. Modem. Actually, those small modems, do I have those? No. Some stone and some redstone. That should be plenty already. Alright, let me turn off the computercraft script for the whole railyard. Let me do that, yeah. I will be resetting some things, so. Let me shut off the railyard. There we go. Oh, sorry. List. Delete route right destinations. Delete route list file. I hope I have everything set up right, otherwise my trains won't run for days. Oh god. This was probably a really stupid thing to do all at once. Right, shunt, thump new, no, route setting new. We have the route mainframe new, and we have the right steps. Two beautiful scripts. Within the right steps, we can do one thing, and that's set all of our schedules and trains. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly open up my train map. So in case you don't know what I mean, let me show you. It's weirdly on screen. This is the train map, which I can load in. And the nice thing about this is I can see where trains have to go. So I can see this name, I can see that name, whatever. The engine lead trap no longer needs to exist, by the way. So all of that code is old. Long recouple, things like that. Industrial look with bricks similar to the residential houses. Wasn't really. Was it like a raised station? I have no clue what you're talking about, to be honest. I have no clue. Anyway, that will definitely help me out with writing. So I will. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Let me do that. Yeah. Because what I have to do is I have to define the routes. Let me just... Should I take the name of the train? So the express name, or should I... Ooh. So this is gonna request this one. Platform 1. Okay, so the scripts are called Platform 1, Platform 2, Platform whatever. Should I just call it like that? Because I don't know how the ones are called. Let me quickly check the long and short one. I'm more curious about. Is it then called long or short or whatever? So that's when it's arrived. But this PC can go, by the way. This is no longer needed. List. Platform 6 large. Yeah. I think there's an file, an ID file. Let me just look for that. IDs. Aha. Oh god. Oh god. Platform 1, platform 2, platform 4, 5? Platform 1 and platform... Okay. I'm gonna redefine all of these because, yeah, I've done it right now, it's not smart. What I will do is I'll write those ideas or those IDs in a different way because I'll start at track 1. So start where you always start, right? Platform 1. So I'll do set starting station for the route name. And the starting station is actually the train I need. And from ID yard depot 1, that's the medium engine I know. So the route name will be Platform 1 Express, I will call it. Sure. Platform 1 Express, and the starting station. Hello, good morning, how you doing? Also, thank you for the follow, or who is this? I cannot read it right now, but ID yard depot 1. So I have to ID yard depot 1. If I implement that, starting station set for route Platform 1 Express. Aha, aha, aha. So what I do from there is I set... Oh, I shouldn't have removed all of the scripts. I should have read it out, to be honest. Wait, I think I have backups where I can read out all the steps. Let me quickly cheat my way to their Minecraft version. Saves. $37. Root list file. Okay. Let me go back into the right steps. Now I forgot the name. Platform 1 Express. So one of the first steps that it has to do is Platform 1 is rename the train. So set train name for the Platform 1 Express to what train name is it? The Yorick Express, but I think no, let's take a train name. Fuck it. (0604). We'll just all call them 0604. I'm too lazy to give them an idea. 0604. And then we will set our schedule name for platform 1 express. We will call that the Yorick Express. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So now we actually get into the steps, which is set speed. So speed for platform 1 express. Let me just... Oh, how do you do it? Oh, can I? No. I cannot copy that. Shit. I was gonna be lazy. So the speed will be set to 30. Then it will move to a station. So we'll do a destination in the platform 1 express. And we'll set that to destination and then the delay amount. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? ID station engine lead. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. And with the delay of 2. Perfect. Got added. And then we set the station speed again. So speed platform 1 express 220. And then we set to station. Destination platform 1 express to ID track 1 recouple with a delay of 2. So we have platform 1 express. It starts at ID Yard Depot, create a rename it to the York Express, throttle it down to 30%, go to the engine lead, throttle it down to 20%, and go to recouple and wait for a bit. And the train name will be that, and that's implemented by the, yeah. Is that true? I don't know. If I call platform 1 express, I should get trains. Oh, I hope. No, they shouldn't be randomly called. Nope. Okay, that's good. If I say this is platform 1 express, I think it should work. List. I'm gonna quickly redo this because I'm gonna... Let me just... Word setting new. The route requester, rename (501). I'd like to call platform 1 express. Platform 1 express. Startup. Oh yeah, it requires a redstone event, I think. I think it should be fucking... Piss off. Piss off. Oh god. Maybe it has received the right call, but maybe it hasn't. Oh, no, because I know why. I know why. It can't call it, because these are still fucked. We need to set this with these with modems. I'm gonna change all of these because these are gonna be directly connected to the trains. So we just clear all out of this. This is all old stuff. Time to get in with the new stuff. The script now reads out the station name, so that's nice. There should be 2 stations in here, I think. Yep. And it will check through the code if there's a train. So that will work. At least it should work. I think this might have crashed because it might not be able to find the train. What? Okay, can I stop following things? No? Okay, it's still getting all kinds of calls from all kinds of PCs all over the world. Let me recall this once more and see if it now will work. Because it just returned cannot find the train. Otherwise there's still something wrong with my network, but... Thank you, was is das. Thank you so much for the sub. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? It's getting so many calls. The other calls, let me turn those off. No create station found. Let me disable all of those others because they're just spamming up my console right now. I don't want that. Let me just fuck over all of this code. Get back to work, okay? Sure, I'll get back to work. So stop. 502. So 502. Let me add that. Rename. .502, and this is the platform 3 goods express. Let me write this down somewhere, by the way. Let me quickly. Platform 3 goods express. Fuck. Okay, it's not calling that. Good. I was gonna say somewhere. Okay, in here there are 2 sets of colors, which I need to be careful of. This is requester. Oh, I was changing up this one. 505 platform large. Rename root requester to startup.lua. 505, I think I said, right? I have ideas somewhere. And 509 should be 9, apparently. The platform 6, yeah. Well, it's track 6. Platform 6. The Mud Brick Factory. Oh, you've seen that. Oh, that isn't too long ago. Platform 6 Large Express. Platform 6 large express. 509, but doesn't matter. This is the small local. Rename root requester to startup.lua. Edit. Pick. Which one was this? Platform 6 was 8. So 8, and we'll do platform 6 small local. Platform 6 small local. Startup. Oh god, there's a hole. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole. List, delete, startup. Throw in a new root requester, we need rename. Edit startup, and this is gonna be the ID of 4. Apparently this was made in a certain order. I should change these later on, to be honest. But I can always change these right now, so that's the nice part about it. So root request is platform 7 express world express so we have that, yeah, okay, good. I'm typing somewhere. Oh, never mind. Oh, I was typing there. Okay, why am I getting calls, but am I not doing the right thing? I think it's not recognizing that there are stations, that's why. I think I need to just reboot this, to be honest. List. I need a bigger monitor also here on the side. Let me get that real quick. Let me get that real quick for me. So I can properly see what I've typed by now. Also, 27 viewers, so thank you so much, you all, for being here. Even though I'm not like reading that many things right now, even though I'm really busy, I love, of course, that you are all here. So thank you. That isn't too smart. That's not gonna work. Actually, this fucking cellar thing is also... I should move this to be better. List. New house is done. Or well, as done as a house can be, really. This is a new crash. $136. We're gonna live debug code. Very nice. It is the mainframe code. That's fucked. On something. What is happening? Let's see. Let's see. Let me get where is it? Where is it? Visual code. I'll show you the chaos that involves. So we got a crash on 136. It's not a schedule. What? Excuse me? is not a valid schedule. Why not? Let me compare the two real quick. I can open those. List, edit. Let me get the one from my world, my current create test world, computercraft. Wait, I think the create rename is wrong. I think because that I hadn't added that in the other one. Let me just quickly look at the repository for that. The repository. So list, create CC integration. So wait, I will show you this. How you get all of those things, you can get them on here. Basically on here it's written how you write schedules and do things like that. Text string. Huh? Conditions are on the right line, right? Did I set train names in the other one? Wait, let me quickly... No. Okay, well, fuck the train names then. Honestly. Yeah, let me just remove the train name for now. Let me do that, and let me get the screen list routes. It didn't crash this time, so that means... Yep, okay, so now it works. The train name thing. That's weird. So there's a certain speed, and it will go up to there, and then it will leave again. First train, working on our script. Right. Let's see if we set the right... I think it's slower than it just was. Let's see if it massively speeds up there. Oh, it's good. Very nice. It doesn't double call, so that's also good. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Script works. The rename function doesn't work right now though. But I can deal with that, that's fine. The schedule I will just rename and that's all. Platform 7 Express, why is that constantly triggering and doing shit? Okay, it's not triggering anymore. Is it going to? Yeah, it is. Okay, stop that real quick. Because we're gonna add all of those right now. We're gonna add all of those right now. What I could do is I could get the thing open, the steps, but nope. I'm gonna have the code of the old one on the side. And then do it from there. That's easiest. So the train name is not gonna be in there. So skip, so the schedule name we're gonna change. So set starting station. On the, I know which one's wait. Platform 7 World Express. The station is gonna be also ID Yard Depot 1. Yeah. ID Yard Depot 1. So we've started a new schedule, and then we are gonna say the speed of, wait. Hello, how you doing, Zeka? Platform 7 World Express. Speed, Platform 7 World Express, is first gonna be set to 30. We're gonna rename. So schedule name for that one is gonna be the International Express. Destination, route name. Then the destination, and the destination will be the ID station. Engine lead. We'll wait for 2 seconds. The speed will be changed to 20 after that. And then we're gonna add the destination on this one. And we'll send it to the ID station. ID track 7 recouple. And we'll give it 2 seconds to do that. So we can now do list routes. Ah, sorry. We'll just do it by this. The right steps, list routes. So we have Platform 1 Express, does all of that. The Platform 7 does those steps, ends up there. Good, yeah, that's fine. I'm doing good, except my left leg hurts a bit, but netherite for lava swim set, very nice, very nice. Let me now get the other one set up. So let's start with the Platform 6 Goods Express, or Platform 3 Goods Express. Set starting station to, let me check on the railway map again. It's the middle one, ID Yard Depot 2. ID Yard Depot 2. Actually, I could have read this in the file. Ooh, my old system was like screwed up and actually set the wrong speeds for the wrong trains. Interesting. Very interesting. Platform 3, yeah. There's all kinds of old things. Well, then we will set the schedule name of this one to be the Goods Express. We'll change the speed of this one to 30. We'll send this one, so we'll do destination of this one. We'll send it to the ID station engine lead for 2 seconds. Speed of this one set to 20, and then destination of this one, we'll send it to the ID track tree or recouple for 2 seconds. List routes. Let me see. 5 entries per thing. Yeah, exactly right. I have a question. Can I use an netherrack jetpack for stuff that would be like in the netherrack tank? I have no clue. I wouldn't know. Sorry. Cannot help you with that. Alright. So we have the Goods Express, we have the International Express, we have the Yorick Express. Let's set up the local and the... Oh, I see why. I was wondering, like, why do I not have all the things? But now I know. $37, yeah. Man, I need to get the latest. Computercraft. 37. A route list file. Let me add that one to the mix. Because this one has 2 scripts which I need. Which is the BR41 Express. I've already named it like that once before. Okay, exit. Let me just do that again. Set starting station. BR41 Express we're gonna take from ID Yard Depot 2. Right. No. Oh, wait. BR41 Express. Let's just name it for the trains, yeah. Instead of the stupid platform. No, actually, wait, I already had a platform name. Let me get the platform 6 large express. And we'll get that from ID Yard Depot 2. We'll set the schedule name of the route to be BR41 Express. We'll set the speed for the route to 30. We'll set the destination of the route to go to ID Yard or the ID station engine lead. Station engine lead. And we'll do it for 2 seconds. We'll do the speed. Set to 20. And then we'll do a destination for that one. And we'll move to ID track 6. Long recouple, that's the name of the station. Okay, list routes. Haha. Beautiful. We have all of those set up. You have a good add-on for me to try. Might do that. Network setup going. Good. As you can see, it's working so far. So far, so good. Let me add the last one though, because we also have the local track 6. Sorry, wait. Track 6. There we go. Okay. We're gonna add, let me do exit and let me do right steps again. So I know the steps. Set starting station of the route name called I gave it a root name. The small local. Small local, and the starting station will be ID yard depot 3. So we'll start in depot 3. Okay, that's good. Schedule name of that one will be set to where does it go? It goes around, it goes to ops base. So we'll call it the Rosenbaum local. We'll call it the Rosenbaum local, and then we'll do destination unknown, known. We go to ID station engine lead. Good. For 2 seconds. We'll change the speed for this one to 20, and then we'll change the destination for this one to go to the ID track 6 recouple for 2 seconds. A list routes. Fuck. Oh god. Okay, and I delete the entries. Wait, I can show you this right now. So delete entry 4. Four and 3 have been deleted. And 2 has to be deleted too. Okay, because we first have to set the speed of it to 30%. Then we do the destination to ID station. Wait, what? ID station? Station engine lead for 2 seconds. Then we set the speed of it to 20. And then we move to the destination unknown. No, destination ID track 6. ID track 6 recouple for 2. And then we do list routes. There we go. We have all the routes set up in the PC. Oh, that's a nice view, but no, not what I need right now. Exit, and now we do rename. Do startup.lua. And then we do startup, available routes to be called, and let's call them 1 by 1 or 2 by 2, I don't care. Let's start with this one. For program started, we see the train moving, and it's the right one. Okay, good. We don't need this PC anymore, as I've said before. We don't need this system. We do need the coupler. We're gonna keep that. Rest of the system remains in place. Okay, it retried. Did I set that name already? I don't think I set the name already. No, I don't think I did. Good. Oh, that one is still working too. Good, great. Let me check if I change the idea and the thing of this. Edit startup. Platform 6, small, local. Did I write it like that? Yes. Okay, it will try this, but it doesn't find it. Very fucking weird. Let me, yeah, sure. Edit startup. I think it's somewhere it's opening. Yeah. There we go. So now it should receive it. Yeah, the small local it's asking for. I haven't set up enough of those things. Good, small local, one train coming in. Coming in hot. What is this kind sir doing? It's waiting. Stop waiting. Have I changed your code already? I don't know. Have I? Oh, it's from the back. It's not from... Oh. Edit startup. Input side is the left for this one. Left equals true, then startup. Bam. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. They all seem to work. Let me strip it of the useless components. For example, this one. What are you even doing, mate? What are you even doing? You're doing nothing. I need this one, I need that one. I don't need this guy. Okay, great. Saved me a few components. Nice thing about this, by the way, is whenever I invent new schedules, for example, for shunting, like I want an engine from there to travel all the way to there, I don't have to set up PCs and cables and hard things. I can just add it to the schedule easily, which is way better. Which is so much better. So much better. I have done this one already. Yes, it is on the server. Yes, indeed. I've been playing all this time on the server. You didn't know? This one, not needed. This stupid cable. Not needed. Very nice. Gone are the days where I have crap all over my railway. And there we go. It's calling another train. A tram. Another tram. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. You're not gonna exist anymore, my friend. You are gonna exist. And you... You're calling, you're doing the callback. Yeah, I don't give a shit about you. All kinds of optimizations here, people. It's only gonna double call engines, but then there will be some engines on the roll by themselves, but I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. This one, did I remove the crap setup again? Yes. Is it need to have... what do you mean? No, it's just like a server of me and some friends. Like, I do not allow everybody on there. It's not that if you donate or anything like that, you're getting on there. No, it doesn't work like that. Bye. Man, that crappy old systems, you know. This whole cable can be scrapped. As if I didn't have a trillion fucking cable already. Here you have a billion more. Thank you, Create, for fixing that. Just watch. Just watch how in the future they're gonna mess something up again and the same bug will be reappearing. Just watch. Just watch. We shall see. Can I reset these PCs list? How to reset computercraft? All right. Okay. Does anybody know if I can do that? If I can, like, delete it? I guess I can delete it from the server files, to be honest. I think that's the easiest way. Let me just read out all of these files and delete them so we make more space. Yeah, you can do it in the server files, I know. But yeah, if that's the best way, it's not really a good way, to be honest. 82, oh, look at all these IDs. All useless. All useless. I'm not gonna do that right now, though. I'm gonna... $82, $35, $100. $82, $35, $100. $92, $87, $93, $34, $36, $86. Can I not just do it like that and then, like, remove the file or something? Sadly enough, that's not how life works. So we've done nothing in this episode so far that I can show off or do something with in the replay mod recordings. So let's get into something that we might be able to. What shall we do though? What shall we do? Fixing up some tracks? Things like that? Should we expand the track towards the base of Cozy? Should we start working on that? What do you guys think? What should I work on? I can fix up those tracks. I need to sort out this whole rail yard anyway. Zaka, you... Wait. God, seriously? Does my message get removed? That's so stupid. There we go. Maybe then he can actually do do it in a different way. Okay, so it's getting back to platform. So nice thing about this, by the way, can I? I could randomize the schedules. I could randomize the schedules. I could randomly have them select a track. Well, yes and no, yes and no, yes and no. Ooh, it's really fast, by the way, right now. Damn, that's actually really fast. Well, that's good. It seems to work. It seems to work. Except for the rename train thing. Kind of annoying. Thought it was working, but never mind. Might have to delete that command though from the line done. Okay, so help me out here. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll. Slash poll. What are we gonna do? Expand the Kusidos rail line. Work on the There's a poll. You decide what I do. Because I have no clue what I should be doing. Well, I know many things that I should be doing, but they're not really that fun to see on screen, I guess. So, there's a poll, be sure to vote. And I will see what we do from there. This is all still sorted and nice. Yeah. I'm thinking, boy, there are so many small jobs I can do. For example, small areas like that are just the worst, if you ask me. Small but yet big things. If you fix them, it's so much more satisfying. And this is all kinda decent. This is just blatantly empty, but yeah, I don't know. I have no clue what I should add in these kind of areas, you know. Bushes and things. I don't know if I should have added anything in here, by the way. Also, I was thinking of adding a turntable there. For the shuntyard, but no, I think it's too close to that one. Which is too bad, but yeah. I guess we could build a new road from here. Clean up Shepperton. I will clean up that little corner, sure. And then I thought there was more work with that, but no. Wait, did that schedule recall an engine? What has happened there? What is happening here? Open your eyes, let's begin. Oh wait, I think, okay, edit. Let me just fix this. There's a loop. Yeah. Sorry. Now it's fixed. Okay, there we go. That's fixed. That's fixed. Is it sending the small one to the wrong station, or? Nope. Ah, there was just a train on that, a bit of track, so there was no other train allowed yet. I see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Seems to work. Let me grab some. I had some deco boxes, right? Wait. I can remember things standing here. This is the empty box. Okay. There used to be things up here, but did I move them? Move them to back in the base. Or wait, where are they? Where are they? It's not these two. These two are the random crap from the trains that we broke up. It's not these, which contain like actually random crap. No, there was a box containing many other boxes. And we restore these here. Did I put it in here then? Maybe I did. Cobblestone, mossy cobble. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah. Actually, let me just take my work thing with it, my work vehicle. Let me take this guy with me. I'll just hang these on the ceiling or something. I'll just do it like that. Sure. Random crap. Let me actually sort this out real fast for as much as I can. Okay, so the headstocks can be combined in there at least. Stairs. Trapdoors. Well, they can always be used, so that's fine. Shaft and pipe. Shafts go in there, fine. Another empty box. Another one to the storage. Well, I hope I have a lever here, but I think I do. Yep. Let's wait for the weather to clear up a bit. Okay, so our new train system has been installed. And it's good. Okay, we need to do some cleanup work here mainly. And oh yeah, some plants. In these plants. Should have done that like a million years ago again, but oh yeah, that whole part. Let me just plonk the box down here for now. The bus will drive halfway through it. No, God, I shouldn't have them here. Shouldn't set it up there. Where should I set it up though? Where should I, could I, would I set it up though? I guess there just isn't that much space. I guess it could fit here. Because it won't break the track. It will break the track. It's 4 wide. Too fat for this area. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna plonk it here. This will probably be the last area I'll be fixing anyway, so. Nothing borked, nope. Great, 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 great. So now how did we set this area up so I know? Okay, there's grass mixed in, but in here there isn't. I think grass just got to the area itself. Should we work with moss or with grass or dirt? Various dirt types, and there is moss, I think, in there. Yep. So it would make sense to work with moss. Okay. Let me get some of this. Here I already used moss anyway. I need to replace this grass in there with moss because it just looks better, I think. Again, it's such a small area, but at the same time it makes so much like of an actual fucking difference. Trees won't make sense here, but maybe like a fence. Hello, hello, Awful Ruffle. How you doing? Awful Ruffle. Sounds like a great name if you ask me. Okay, let me keep that. And then we go under the track mainly with some ballasting. Then we do some dirtification. And the real rough stuff we'll leave for somewhere else. Ah! Don't kill me, train, please. Do not kill me. Best. Doing my best. Weird night, but we vibe. Okay. Sure. Yes, I totally agree. Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. Yeah. Yeah, that makes up for a lot already. Alright, there we go. Actually, let's expand past this first. So we at least know where we will end up. Downstairs I hear my girlfriend is having a discussion with the cat about the cat wanting food and the cat not getting food yet. Fucking amazing, honestly. It's funny actually, because one of the cats, if you talk to her, she's literally gonna meow back at you. Like, you just say something like, no, you're not getting food, and you can hear in like the meowing that it's like more of like a grumpy one or like a good one, you know? Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe I'm like a crazy sort of cat guy or something. But yeah, I think you can notice it. I think I'm not totally crazy there. We just have a really smart cat, you know. That's actually true. No. Yes. Well, I'll have to do this anyway. So I'm gonna go back in. Yeah, at least they do respond. True. Very true. It is indeed fascinating. Alright, I think I like that. Then we can match that up. Yeah, I think that's good. Have to destroy some greenery, but I don't care. We can farm like millions again. So. Also, somebody downstairs is like actively also renovating their home. Of course, me having done that myself, sort of, I can't really complain, but at the same time, I'm like, leave me alone, please. Don't do that. Don't do it right now. Do it when I'm at work. Stop. But yeah, as I said, I cannot complain, if I'm honest. I can complain a little bit, yeah. Like, I will never ask them to stop or anything like that. I know there are certain people in the world who are like thinking that they sort of own the world. So them saying like, well, it's a Sunday, you cannot do it right now because otherwise I'll be awake. No. I'm not a Karen, I'm sorry. I definitely know people who are sort of a Karen. Yes. Very nice. I guess. Actually, I really do know people that are sort of Karens now that I think of it. Also, I don't know if there are any viewers in here who have followed the discussion of me yesterday over at SNR. I got muted on the SNR actual Discord for, I guess, a fair reason, but at the same time not really. Let's just say I spoke to one of the mods. I later on had a nice discussion about it, a good one, and it's all fixed and cleared up. What I did say though is still kind of true. It's kind of it's kind of a mess over there right now. But it comes not down to the people like the mods, as in the people that work for it. It comes down to how some of them communicate in special ways. Yeah. Which eventually led to people getting angry at them and they getting angry back, and then back and forth, closing topics to get more people even angry. And well, yeah, basically it's really just a situation that got out of hand and could have been managed way earlier, if done right. Yeah, yeah, well, there are good things on there, I guess. Yeah, Hess on our server indeed. Awful. No, it's also fun on there, but it's just, how can I say this in a nice and proper way? Yeah, as I said before, it's I guess the way they respond. Like we were talking, there was like a discussion started about like adding a mod, yes or no, which apparently was done 20 times before. Or like more times before and already said no to. Fine if you close the topic and if you from a server standpoint do not agree. Totally fine. But just communicate and say like, okay, sorry, but this has been suggested before, so closing the topic now. And don't go like share arguments why the mod shouldn't be added. Like walking is a part of the game, seems like a skill issue, and then forcefully like close a topic without letting others respond back. No, you don't. Basically, the thing with the staff team, they're all really nice people, but they have a certain kind of humor, and that kind of humor can make people angry at them. Professionalism, well, it's still a game, it's still Discord, but yeah, I think it lacks a bit in that. And as I said, it is a game, true, but you are managing like thousands of people, so in that regard, you can watch what you're saying a little bit more than the usual. Yeah, but that's my opinion, and that's how I see things. Other people can see things in other ways, of course. But that's just how I would go about it. There's too much fucking cobble and crap in there. Should only really be near the edges. But yeah, if you ask me, it comes down to that. It comes down to how you handle the closing of such a topic. Again, enforcing your rules or enforcing like how you want to run your server. Totally fine. That's not what makes everybody angry, or at least a lot of people. The way how you do it and how you say it and sort of make a joke of somebody before shutting down their opinion. Yeah, no. That just doesn't help. That helps nowhere. And I must say in that regard, when I was younger, I don't know how old these people are, but when I was younger, I used to do the same. I used to like say, or well, how do you say that? React to something from saying like, well, I think you are wrong and blah, 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 and then saying like, well, this discussion is over, it's done, because you are definitely lazy or wrong or whatever. No. If I don't like to spend my time searching for stuff for millions of years, that does not mean I'm lazy. That means I'm focused on something else. If that's your term of lazy, and if you believe that to be lazy, well, you should run around the world yourself. You can do that for free. But that's your way of doing the game. Like, what I found out over the years in MC is everybody has its own way of doing MC. Which is only good, because otherwise the game would have been really boring. And just let people do their thing. You know, I remember a few years ago, one of my friends had like a survival server where I was on like survivaling, and he was building his house, I think in creative mode, or he spawned in some things, and I was like, oh, how dare you spawn in, and you are a cheater, and blah, blah, blah. First point, why should I care? Is he interfering with me? No. Like, if he's giving me items and I don't want it, I just don't accept them. And if that's the way he wants to do the game, well, sure, have fun. Again, don't go like, oh, look what I built in survival if you actually cheated it in. That's like a different argument, but overall, just let everybody do their own fucking thing, you know? It's fine if you want to play in a different way. It's fine if you want to do your own thing. Like, I guess if you join like a open survival server and you're not a mod and you're gonna ask for, can I please cheat things in? Yeah, that's just an expectancy level of you which is wrong, because of course not. But yeah, and then later on, actually, I think I had a server with, yeah, Paul. It was either like an old friend or like an old ex-girlfriend or whatever, where it was like that person was also using creative mode and cheats and things, and I was like, yeah, I don't care. You do your thing, I do my thing, fine. As long as I had like a server where I could be on, where I could have fun on, and where I could chat to people, sure. I guess that's the most of the fun for like an online server, really. So why even bother whining about something that you cannot fix anyway, you know? For me saying that, by the way, is really funny, because yesterday I was whining about like the staff not listening to the folks over on SNR and basically making me a whiner, but I think that's different. I think it's, I believe it to be different in that regard, that I feel like as sort of a open server with like thousands of people, you should listen to your community. And well, if it's suggested before, of course, shut it down. But when you're gonna banter about somebody else's reaction or how they do things, expect like reactions back. Just like if you how do you say that in English? If you like can attack, you should also be able to receive. You know, that's like normal. Saying stuff about others, fine, but expect reactions back. And if you cannot deal with those and you're getting angry because you're getting things back, and then you're, for example, muting people or whatever, well, that's just you abusing your mod powers, because nobody else can do that. Nobody else can get mad if you respond to that. So that's where it kind of goes wrong. Again, I was sort of fairly muted yesterday because I did go... I did poke a little, but at the same time, a chat mute would have been fine, and I'm also muted from voice channels and shit, where I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a standard mute, and it's like to avoid people spamming channels and going back and going crazy in voice, which I do get. Anyway, fine. Ends in like 2.5 days or something, or 3 days. I don't care. 3 days is actually pretty damn long, by the way, now that I think of it. But yeah, I do really see why people saying, for example, a Spaceboy, like, I only hear bad shit from that server. Believe me, the mods aren't bad. They are just communicating in a way which makes them look bad. So if you're ever wanting to do something on that server, just go ahead and do. I know, right? I know, right? I can even sit inside of them. I think they're up for download over at my Patreon, I think. Yeah, there's rails under the ground. I chose that option instead of the phantom rails. I could have chosen for phantom rails, but this is easier. It gives me more options. Right, so it's merged in a little bit. There's too much stone in there. I know. There's way too much stone in there. Like, there can be some. But, yeah. Should be more around the actual turntable itself, maybe? It is the Planet Coaster theme, yes. Actually, all of the songs that you are hearing are from that game. Planet Coaster 2. No, Planet Coaster 1, sorry. It's just really nice music to stream along, I guess, so why not use it, right? If it's available. And it's also one of the few ones which is sort of copyright free. I guess it's, well, from the game, so in that sense it is copyrighted, but in the sense of you won't get strikes for it. At least till now. Please don't strike me. Please, I think Frontier, right? Me saying this wrong will lead me to strikes? Sure. No. But please, no. Okay, I think that looks pretty good so far. The road is nicely covered in there. Yeah, I need to fix that up and this. But yeah, I can do some plants right now. Where's my birch leaves? There's my birch leaves. Stop recording. Let me go. Bom. Think I have a few thousand birch leaves. I did. Did I? Didn't? No, I didn't. Good. Haha. Ha. Good. Actually, it's funny that I go to search for birch leaves because the discussion on SNR was about some kind of sapling growth mod and like farming leaves. Perfect situation. Tall grass. How much do I? I have plenty, I think. Do I want to plant any of the other ones? Because I'm getting some bone meal. Let me get some bone meal. Also, Formula 1 is starting in a bit. The qualification sessions, and I might want to view that, so I might leave a little bit earlier than the usual. Which, if I'm honest, is fine. Actually, it's still been 2 hours of streaming, and I've done the goals that I wanted to do today. Let me just finish this small perk, and then perk. Let me do some shrubs, and then we'll go from there on. Also, as I said before, well, maybe tomorrow I might go live, actually. Yeah, tomorrow I might go live. Early in the morning, though, I think, if I do. Yeah, because I cannot go fitnessing anyway. I haven't been to fitness in like 4 weeks, even though I'm like paying money for my subscription. I haven't really gone because of moving and things like that. So it's understandable. And it's not because I'm like lazy or not wanting to, but I just didn't have the time, or my body was like really fucking tired and I couldn't. But yeah, skipping another week because why not? Let me do a base layer of grass. I can throw some of it away again. Fuck, I should have... I should have realized. Maybe put some trees in this area also. Again, I need to sleep. Let me get some flowers and things. Flowers and things. Flowers and things. Flowers and things. Which one? Which one? Which one? Well, we need some of that. We're gonna do some flax. Some flax. Should I do some dead bushes too? More like by the... Yeah, I should. They're on the other side too. Oh, that feels way too random. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I'm like well, a designer of landscapes. I'm like not a landscape architect. I'm not a landscape designer, but I'm the designer of public spaces, parks, roads, things like that. So I guess it is within my job that I have to do this, and therefore I might have a little bit of a feeling for this. So I guess it makes sense. I hope. Next to the real line, we'll do some dead bushes next to the turntable. Ooh. That's a little bit flat. That's a little bit better. That sounded like something broke. I heard like a oomph. Most of the time when you hear that, you know shit went horribly wrong. Too big of a pack. Too big of a pack. Something there. Something in the way she moves, like no other. There's not enough grass in here. Alright, and now we'll do a little flex field up there. We'll do some mixing in between. Sure thing. Not like the best greenery ever, but it's okay, I guess. I guess it's okay. Let me just do the flowers in front of the station, really. Because those need some attention. Those definitely need some attention. And we're gonna make that out of flax, out of all kinds of things. Flax, that bushes is not the best option. I guess we could do some rose bushes, but... thought some of these were too tall too, but no, they are not, apparently. Well, this is too bright. This is too much color. Way too much color, sorry, but no. I'm gonna do it more like a pattern thingy. More like that. Yeah. I don't know. Let me just do some plants. Mixing the flags with that. Here we're gonna do some more purplish ones. Let's do a little bit of this in here. Some yellow mixed with white. Funny thing is, like, landscape design within MC is like barely fuckable. Well, it looks kind of weird, but and then the blue we can match with this maybe. I feel like it's a bit too colorful, but hey, who am I, you know? Who am I? Let me just throw it in the back of the fan, all of the crap. Oh, I took some alliums with me, but we don't need those. Oh, be careful with the carrot. The carrot. I always need some left as backup, so I can refarm them. I need to refarm them, actually. I have a setup for that. Wait, I can show you in a bit. Oh yeah, flags. I was combining flags with purple. And then I'll do some grasses in the middle. So blue border, yellow white band, and the red. It doesn't have to be the exact same every time, but just keep sort of the same rhythm. So no, not that one. Blue, purple, there we go. I think it's way too much color. Way too colorful. But well. Let's do something in the middle like such. Grasses in the middle around it. Same on this one. I like it too, actually, color, but for this like area that my station is set in, it makes 0 sense to have all of this color. Do a few of these around it. With loads of these. think that one is a little weird. And then we do the white yellowish here. Also, it's fine if you mix some green in there too. Let me expand this a little bit to there. So the far corner will be a mix of this and that. We'll do the white and the yellow. There we go, there we go, there we go. Finally have some flowers. I'm out of bone meal. Whoops. Fine. We finally have some flowers in the front of her. It's too bright, it's way too bright. I don't know if I like it, but we'll have to deal with it. Since it's time to close up. I didn't have that much time left. Tomorrow though, I might want to work on the railway expansion again. Actually, wait, I can quickly show you how I have my farming set up. None? Let's do that with what type that I have a fewest of. I guess these two types. That is. Alliums. Let's store those away. Cabbages, I don't care about. All of this stuff. No shit's been given. So I think that setup is still standing. I'm quite sure. Should be still standing. It's this one. It's this one. Look at this. Watch this. Okay. Yeah, you see that? I have a hole where I stand in myself. And then I better go. And when I'm done with one type, I'll just switch it out for the other type. Yeah, the ploy is holding shears. Is that true? Yeah. That's my setup, indeed. So in here, I farmed some wild cabbages and wild carrots, and let me actually farm some more of these. I like to do it more like this, in bursts, because I feel that's more effective with the bone meal. I do have an unlimited bone meal farm though, so I shouldn't complain, to be honest. But by just pressing over and over on my spam key, I have a hotkey set with like a macro to right click spam. I should probably make a more automated farm out of this. Ah, don't kill me. And here are some wild carrots. Goes pretty fast, if I'm honest. Quite fast. Anyway, that's it for today. That's it for today. So what did we do today? Well, we talked a lot. We talked a lot. Yes, mostly. We of course implemented the new railyard script, which is way more optimized and better. Way more efficient. So yeah, that's the main point. Updated this little area. Small work, I guess it makes sense to fix that. Because it wasn't fixed for a long while. Should definitely do more things with that. Or like redo it one day. Right now it's quite simple. But yeah, main thing is like the whole railyard system is now back and running. Let me get shaders on. Show you one more thing, which I forgot to show today. I think, did I show that in last stream? I think I did, maybe I did. In the signal box, the new big signal box, there is a lever. And that lever, when clicked, says all trains halt. No trains are allowed to go into the railyard anymore because the bridge needs to open. All the trains on the platforms are also halted. See, that engine, for example, is being halted. This, when it shunts back onto its train, being halted. And it will wait a few seconds, since it needs to wait for all trains to pass the bridge that are already running. It should open the bridge. Open. There you go. Then it opens the bridge. Basically, I set up a waiting time because a train could just have passed that signal and be really damn long. So yeah, in order for it to cross over here, it takes a while. Bridge opens. When we do the same thing again, our bridge will close. And with the closing of that bridge, I will close the stream. No, I will of course do the outro. I will stay for a little bit and then leave you guys to it. Bridge is closing. Signals will soon turn green. And our engines will be running again. Actually, right now, that is. Bam, bam, bam. I need to fix up the car system and this factory, the food factory, the farm. I need to link up better. I need to do a lot of things. Need to do. I should make a to-do list. That's what I need to do, really. Anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed watching the stream. It was a more technical one. We'll be doing more technical stuff in the future with the shuntyard, of course, but yeah, I'll try to keep it also about the nice things, you know? About the buildings, about the world, about everything. Anyway, as always, I'd like to thank you for watching. This is ImagineerDave signing off, and I will see you later. So, bye-bye!